Oh, it's not all in there. Oh no. Well, where are we going with this? Now it's crooked as shit. It was not crooked, now it is. And it's so hard to edit. Every time we go on here, guys, it's always amazing. Am I right? On the laptop, it makes it even harder. Okay, there we go. That works. Right. I'll see some shit. Oh, hey, welcome. Hey. All right, I'm going to give a second, see if anybody else joins us. No? Okay. All right, I won't give it that one. What else do we need? Incense going, said the prayer. That's all groovy. Got the decks. Alrighty, so I'm not going to wait much longer. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning viewer, subscriber, babies, I love and appreciate each of you. This is going to be the Sunday Shuffle. We are going to be doing the Cancer New Moon with the Sirius Gateway reading at the same time. So we're going to open with a general collective, and then I will get into the individual zodiacs afterwards with the... I think we're just doing the current energy. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's just the energy surrounding you with guidance in your stone. Alrighty. That being said, this is the healing candle for the new moon. So go ahead if you have any extra prayers or intentions or just positive energy you want to put out there for yourself or the collective. There are herbs and scents and stuff in there. It is prayed over. This one has the intentions of clearing and healing the energy around your intuition and trust, higher conscious connection, family wounds and trauma from, breaking others' views and perceptions of you and your destiny, best self, or definition of love, connecting to the higher self, better perceptions of yourself, situations, and past wounds, and then clearing compassionate communication with self and others. And we've got clean breaks from karmic people, views, and situations. So it's got a lot of healing good properties in it for y'all. The stones recommended for this time were fossilized coral. I couldn't find mine. I looked so hard. They usually have a piece for you guys. And then moonstone. So I have two different pieces of moonstone here. Light moonstone and then the fossilized coral. I will be lighting that. We're still finishing burning the one from the solstice ceremony. That's almost done. Alrighty. That's for the timestamps for later. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump into the astrology real fast with the energies before we get into the collective reading. Right now, we've got the moon transiting this week, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. We've got Mercury and Leo. That transit just happened last week on the 2nd. Mars is in Taurus. It's been there, but we're at the later degrees. It's getting ready to do the switch over on July 20th into Gemini. But this week coming up big, we've got Venus going into Leo on July 11th. So we're looking at renewed sparks and passions in relationships, careers, or talents, the courage to pursue those things, taking pleasure in being our authentic selves. I've got the divine feminine embracing masculine energy to create their best life. It's going to be a lot easier for people to assert boundaries. The divine masculine is battling ego issues. A lot of shadow work for them being needed. Just struggling with the needing to be needed in a relationship and not necessarily feeling that way as the divine feminine keeps stepping into her power. The feeling of inadequacies and what does support actually mean. We have profitable endeavors from talents, gifts, looking into trade school, community colleges, shadow and volunteer work. If this is something that you've never done before, volunteering is a great way to get your feet wet in something. And then we've got markets or fairs. Glass blowing. We've got Neptune retrograde and Pisces. What real love is to you. What does it look like and feel like to give it and receive it? If you've not looked into, Spirit recommended the 5 love language test. This is will help give you a basic comprehension of yourself. If you've got a counterpart, you can understand where they come from and how they love a little better too. Saturn retrograde in Pisces. That happened on June 29th. But right now, the focus being on counterparts being shown leaving karmic. So if you are not with your person, especially if you're in a twin flame dynamic, and you aren't with that person, they are being shown that their person is the karmic and that they are supposed to walk the fuck away. Collectively, we are being asked to leave karmic places, people, and situations ourselves, though. Address any fear blocks and remove them. Do not block but face any fears and triggers that pop up. We have family, societal, and friend filters that need to be removed. People, and this is the example that Spirit showed, was everybody cheats. So I don't know, but you got to watch speaking that kind of shit and that mentality. You can't hold on to that. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Transform and evolve past beliefs and limiting structures, asking for interceding higher perceptions and situations to finish healing and learning. Unconscious thoughts, programming, and energies coming to awareness for change to occur. Spirit's just really pushing the personal growth here. They want the best life for us, and we can't receive that if we're still holding on to toxic fucking shit. All right, let's pop into the Sirius Gateway. So, guys, want to just finish that out. We'll be getting into the thing in a minute. I'll timestamp the general collective reading. All right, Sirius Gateway with the Cancer new moon. Both of these are happening at 14 degrees Cancer. Spiritual sun that's what the Sirius is known for. It's known as the Sirius star is known as our spiritual sun. There, thank you, Spirit, for helping me on that throw. The spiritual sun helps to activate and shift us to higher states of awareness. Spirit connecting us in multiple ways with or without awareness, depending on the level and healing and ascension that you're at. We have breakthroughs, revelations on self and effects on life, how we are our first wall that stops us. Energetic connections to soul tribe members, and ascended masters and spirit guides reaching out, directing us, aiding and healing. Loyalty to self, not dimming or allowing others to control your shine, upholding important boundaries. For those of us that are light beings, star seeds, such as that, I mean, we'll get into that later, but we've got heavy activation codes coming through. We're reevaluating our relationships with our higher conscious and highest self. How does your star shine? What makes you shine / glow? And then Venus into Leo, follow those passions. The new moon Cancer with the new emotional beginnings, new beginnings in love and friendships and family, really family programming, reiterating with the Neptune retrograde, what love looks, feels, and means to you versus what you've been shown, told, or experienced. Higher perception views of self, situations, relationships, events, family relations, program, and perceptions. So it's all just about why we do the things that we do, and are these helpful, hurtful, and if they don't help us, how do we get rid of them? That being said, we're now ready to get into the general collective reading. Woohoo! Alrighty, we're going to be looking at, we've got new moon with new seeds, where Spirit wants you to focus your energy. Full moon with self-illumination. Spirit wants us to see and address for our highest good. Full moon solar eclipse, eliminating shadows, exterior opportunities, blocks, and forces we're unaware of or ignoring. And then our Sirius star, spiritual sun. What is our guidance here? All right, getting into the new moon. What are these new seeds Spirit wants us to focus our energy on? Page of Wands. We got to face it with a childlike wonder. Queen of Wands. I like this. How can we nurture what really brings that love to us? I've got a motherly love here of talents for a lot of us. Natural gifts. Things we're good at. ever being pulled in love or have a new love opportunity, facing it with wonder instead of that it's a burden. And as I said that, the channel one's coming out. Closing on, some of us have these childhood wounds from our mothers. If you ask questions, you were shot the fuck down. If you're an inquisitive child, it was a burden to your parent. They didn't nurture those seeds. They didn't see it as a positive way of being. It was, I ain't got time for this type energy. And Spirit wants you to address that. Others of us making sure that we are taking breaks for ourselves. And those of us with an eye on a female, we are kind of being directed to invest a little bit more into a relationship. Somebody here actually is supposed to somebody is shooting down a passion of yours, and it's like you need to walk away from her. Because you are supposed to do that. And that's a karmic person holding you back. All right, self-elimination, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles. How are we holding ourselves back? Others of us, how did we not invest in a relationship previously? How do we lack belief? Spiritual poverty and awareness here for someone. Lack of faith. It's this nervousness about investing in ourselves. Those of us, I have a portion of us here where it's regret and not investing in a previous woman who emotionally did support you in those ways. For some reason, you saw that relationship as a burden. Why did you see it as a burden instead of something worth investing in? Fear of abandonment. For somebody, self-sabotage here. You were like, they're going to leave me anyway, so I'm just going to leave first. You got to take that filter off. Oh. Someone feels like what they have to offer is never enough. I'm never enough. This is a self-worth wound. Fear of always being left and having to chase after anything worthwhile for somebody here. Someone feels so damaged that the love that they can offer is never going to be enough to hold someone. Eliminating shadows with the High Priestess. Getting that higher awareness. Somebody's intuition is guiding them. The Hanged Man. Dream awareness. You don't necessarily have to be asleep to receiving when you're receiving the downloads, but you're getting this on a situation. Somebody wants you to commit to a relationship and you're not ready yet. You're scared of it. Commitment and period, and just being tied down is like, why? The Fool. You have to be willing to leap where Spirit's guiding you here, whether that is to or from, because for some of you, whichever one resonated, you need to take. If you are the one that needs to walk away from the unnurturing counterpart, this doesn't have to be a female that shoots you down. It's extra congested right now. And if that's the case, you have to be willing to walk away from that. Spirit's leading you away from chaos and disaster. Somebody who doesn't believe in you and isn't going to support you isn't for your team. Others of you, Spirit's actually asking you to reflect on, why do you see commitment as such a burden? Is something so overwhelming? Your guidance. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. If there is a person that you are regretting not investing in because of self-worth issues, Spirit is asking you to take the risk. Your issues are what's holding you back in life. A Four of Swords with the Empress. This is everything you ever prayed for in life, for some of you. Why aren't you going towards it? As that, did you hear the fireworks? Why aren't you going there? It is more than reasonable at this point for this person to love you just as much as you love them. Others of you, this plan of action and heading towards these talents that are going to help your future grow and getting past these self-worth issues. That's really the highlight right now, these limiting mindsets and perceptions that we put on ourselves. Ten of Swords, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. We're keeping ourselves stuck here in life. Introspection is what gives us this clarity. For some of us, we're not even, it's not in a meditative state. If you're doing something monotonous, like doing the dishes, brushing your teeth, and you get these awareness things or remembrances of people or situations where, and that's where Spirit's guiding you to stay focused. Right. Get some of those load. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. You have to be willing to take the risk. No guts, no glory, kid. You know what I mean? Don't let your past hold you back. There are limitations that we have put on ourselves. These mindsets, fears. You can move past something with a counterpart here. Show the world the real you. In Aquarius, natural gifts, talents, your authentic self. Be that. And fuck anybody who ain't with it. Somebody else here, Spirit, I've got a twin flame here. I don't know if you are the female or the male, but it's like you're with this karmic person and you aren't willing to leave them to head towards your actual counterpart. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. If you've been doing the shadow work, you're at that last stage of cutting somebody out of your way where it's like they don't believe in who you're supposed to be and your authentic self. They don't believe you can achieve what your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. And it's like, cut that bitch off. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. Well, yeah, I'd say so. But it's for a good reason. It's this emotional purge and awareness that's happening, which is playing out in the 3D world where we're being asked to snip away toxic people, toxic beliefs. All right. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. We have the ability to go in multiple ways here. And most are for our good if we're just willing to cut off this dead fucking weight. All right, let's jump into this one. Oh, can we again? Okay, this is backwards when I'm live. So, I hope y'all can see. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. A stargate is a portal that can take us through space and time to a whole other universe. It's based on the concept of the Einstein-Rosen bridge, or what is also known as a wormhole, where a speculative structure linking different points of space and time is created. In spirituality, a stargate is less about traveling on the physical three-dimensional level and more about making progress on the spiritual. A feature of many spiritual traditions is the idea that all of us have, hold on one memento, all of us have a stargate in our heart that connects us with the central lattice of consciousness, the divine matrix. The Buddha acknowledged we were the universe, while Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. The Akashic Stargate transports us to a space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision to accelerate the realization of our life purpose. Connect. Visualize yourself at the crossroads. Tune into the direction that feels most joyful, light, and loving. Imagine yourself walking that road. See all that it brings you. And I'm actually going to read the part with it and go a little longer. Sorry, guys. Whenever the Akashic is presented to you, it's because you're at a critical point on your journey. You have the opportunity to move in a particular direction, and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming, and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you. But you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You're here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you'll always end up in a similar space. Also know that purpose isn't about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy. As long as you are feeling of the light and guided, you're not going wrong. But that's the point. When you're connected to something karmic, you've got that heavy feeling. You feel that energy drain you. They take the wind out of your sails. That is not of the light. That is a wrong path. Alrighty. We're going to pull a Callie. Someone here is afraid to face their shadow work. And it's scary. If you ever need me, reach out, Gmail. But it's really worth it. You can clear a lot and make big jumps in your life. All right, you guys have Sri Bali. Commit entirely and without hesitation to your most passionate inspirations. There are genius and wisdom in what you yearn to do. You have a greater capacity to attain fruition than those around you may recognize. Believe in yourself, even if no one else does. It is not imagination that drives you toward your destiny, but the instinctive recognition of your true purpose. And where we're supposed to be going in life. All right. And we're going to go ahead and pull a prayer for y'all. And we'll get into the Zodiac. 10. God, please show me what I need to thank you and be grateful for. Amen and Asante. Especially if we're out of poverty, at this mindset where it's like we never have enough. We're never going to have enough things. I feel our connection to possessions and worth here. Like the more you own, the more you have value. And that's not true in life. Value is something within. That's not something that comes from the shit you can buy. Alrighty. I hope that this helped you guys in some way or fashion. Oh, welcome, love. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Zodiacs here in a second. I just got to clear up for my new moon reading. I don't know. Actually, let's just line them over here because we can use those ones. And then these ones too. I don't want to keep these ones out. Errors. I had to figure out how to get like the little banners that go at the bottom. So and you're like, oh, that's who's that. There's so much I need to learn about their stuff. All right, jumping into Aries current energy. Oh, I should write that down. I should do that. I'm going to do that and then be like, actually, no, I'll just do it all at the end. I'll keep up with it. It'll work out. All right. Aries for real this time. Getting into your energy surrounding you. What messages for Aries? Ooh. It's making a decision here about putting energy of some sort into something. Let's get a little bit more into it. For some of you, this is a relationship. Others, we're talking work. We've got the world coming out here with the 10 of Cups. This is worth investing in. Whatever this is going to take you to the next level in life. Whether this is work, relationship, friendship, yada, yada. It's worth putting the energy into. It's going to pay off for you. Next level, good emotion. This person's going to work with you, not against you. I mean, we got the Queen of Wands here, so either it's could be fire sign, but somebody who can match you passion-wise, drive-wise. It's looking good on you. All right, I'm pulling you guys first in here. Y'all are gonna make fun of how I say this, but peridot. Life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Don't let the past hold you back. You've got to filter a mindset here. This person ain't gonna necessarily isn't gonna do you. This person ain't gonna do you like that person did you. Yeah, I saw myself for a reason because this person just ain't gonna do like that person did. Period. Peridot. Period. All right, time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Work through your fears with new moon in Scorpio. This person's going to nurture you and love you and help you to grow. Just don't let your fears hold you back here. Alrighty, Aries, I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion. And I do hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. I love you all so much. Oh, excuse me. I've been a little under the weather. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I went floating the other day with my bestie. And on the way to go floating, right, there's like the stop sign, then turn road, then get there. Anyways, my brakes in the back have been like going. They're rusty. Like it sounds like a dinosaur going down the road. Fucking caliper froze. Like I left a tire track all down the road. And she's like, do you just want to go home? And I'm like, we're here now. We're going to float and then we'll figure out the fucking thing. Hell no, we ain't going to not float. We're right here. So luckily I took off and eventually there's this tire track that unfroze and popped. I prayed. I scared myself. I prayed right there. I'm like, God, please don't let my tire pop. So then when it made like the noise and it was like, I'm like, oh, popper, did we go? But it unfroze. We got home. It was fun. Anyways. Oh, Taurus. That's who we're moving on to. My bad. I got caught up. All right, Taurus. What do we got for the energy surrounding you? Woo. All right, Taurus. Woo. Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Seven. So why is it a fucking battle to do what you want to do in life? Page of Swords, because people want to say what they want to say. Fucking haters and gossip and shit. Birds are chirping. Some of this is you people, and you just gonna go fuck away from it. Hell yeah, you are. Be who you gotta be in life. Fuck this shit. Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. Ooh, for some of you, it's a past love where you're up in arms. Like, you know, I know who they were in the past. I know it hurt, but it's worth a shot this time. I got a Queen of Swords. You're reading with a mother vibe here, like a mom who's just like, she's got opinions. That's what that mom's got. She's got opinions. What could you just... Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And your idea of practicality and their idea of practicality might not be the same thing. Somebody is telling somebody you're a fool for taking him back. You're like, well, no, I'm really not, because you don't know what I know. You and your loved ones are safe. Doom and Cancer. This isn't the same person you were dealing with the last time around. You know that they've grown and changed and they've proven it to you. There's some kind of structure. This person may not have even been willing to like call you girlfriend in the past. And now it's like, I want to be with you every day. I'm this is what our future is going to look like. This is how we're going to achieve it, like growth. And they're just going to have to wait and see. And if they can't shut up, then they don't need to be around to see it. Emotions are running high. Our mommies love us, but they don't always know what's best for us. You guys got paired up too. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessing they contain. Hello. Oh, I don't know how I did that. All right, because we're done with that one. All right, Taurus. I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion. And I do hope that we connect again at a future reading. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to Gemini. All right. Gemini. I don't know who just joined, but hi. I hope you're having a great day. I really hope that is a hair, because if that is not a hair on my leg, it's a spider. That was not okay. Not by any fucking means was that okay. That was so not okay. Alrighty, Gemini. Get into Gemini's energy here. What is surrounding you? Oh, hi, Kyle. How are you? Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Not a couple things. Something's taking a fucking minute, or did. Is this King of Swords? It's an offer that you've been waiting to hear on. It's coming finally. Others of you have got clear action on where you're headed on your love life. The commitment from this King of Swords. Well, that's cool. Okay, that didn't take very long. The Magician. Death, Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, Three of Cups. Ooh, yeah, this thing's taking a fucking minute. But it's not going to anymore. Oh. Ooh, they addressed a self-worth issue for you. But there's this conversation that's going to take place about how they're going to grow, or have been growing, and changes that they're willing to make in this. Others of you, this is going to be your energy heading towards somebody. Somebody has two choices here. And one is just a little bit higher than the other. Bring love into the situation. New Moon in Aquarius. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. And Spirit wants me to grab one more for you. There's new opportunities to be had, but it's the view that you're looking at this. And Spirit wants you to take a real long-term goal before you choose your suitor here. There's somebody that's willing to grow and put in the work with you. And there's one that's like a little branch versus like a root. Like one's going to stabilize and feed your life, and the other one, your finances change. Bye, bitch. Like, we done. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. One may be, don't base it on the superficial shit is really what Spirit wants me to like convey to you. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. One of these girls got a crazy switch, and you ain't seen it yet. You hang on a little long, you're going to see which one it is. Okay. Ruby, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Gotta do that so you can work through your fears. Diamond, value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Make sure you pick somebody who's going to love you the ways that you deserve to be loved and the ways that you're going to love. Oh, I'm good. I hope you are doing good. Also, oh, I'm great, honey. I'm glad to hear you are. Alrighty, Gemini. I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion. I don't know who's new that joined, but hello and welcome. We're going to get over to Cancer. Whoosh. Oop. Amber. Came out, but that might be somebody's name, and that's why it came out as irrelevance. Oh, another person joined. Well, hello, love. I hope you're having a great day. And I don't have any jokes for this time either. I just got the one from the last time. You guys probably already heard. Woo! There's swords flying out. All right, we're gonna tap into Cancer now because I hope that's not the energy of that what that was. I hope you're dealing with that, Cancer. I don't want y'all in heartache or betrayal. That's sad. All right, let's jump into Cancer's energy. What's changed it out for energy surrounding? Knight of Wands. Because nobody hears the player, and I hope that's not for this one. All right. Somebody lets what other people say affect them way too much in life. I got somebody who was stuck and ran away from what was their best based on what other people were saying. I don't know if you if you were told that this was like a trap situation, that they were only after their money, you felt like they were a financial burden. I don't know what happened, but you took off running. Like, there are more women I want to see, more diddlies I want to do. If this ain't you, then this is that counterpart's energy. I've been dealing with a player who went running based on some shit. Yeah, this third party interference bullshit. Oh. The damn devil done did it. Pay attention. Like, always pray over advice people give you. I'm serious on that. Yeah. And you realizing it too late. Where you should have put your coin. Who you should have invested in. You ran the wrong motherfucking way. Dude, it's a missed opportunity, ain't it? Shit. Yeah, you're on the fence about reaching out. Just with this taking the lead. But you don't want to have to face justice. If you're willing to face justice, it's have the conversation. If you can't put on your big boy or big girl panties, then fucking stay away. There, that's a pretty intense message there for Cancer. I have a player here. Spirit told you so many times, and now you're like, oh, well, how do I fix this? And Spirit told you before to go talk to him. I expect powerful change with this new moon eclipse. The eclipsy thing that happened earlier this year was so big for someone in this Cancer collective. There were specific messages. You got it back then that you were supposed to talk to this person. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Your life ain't gonna change unless you fucking change it. Like, potential's just potential unless you do something with this shit. Quit crying and go see the girl. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. If your own limitations, some of you have issues, self-worth issues, and people just fed into that. It's like you need an excuse not to try and invest in this because you were scared of rejection or scared based on what people were saying. Some of you really just listen way too much to outer influence. And I just, the collective is yelling at me, and you're just going to have to get over your shit. Citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. A spirit wants it. You don't go to this woman with your player ways. Either you are ready to quit being the player or you aren't. I'm sorry, this person is coming through as a queen still, and you still on the knight status. You ready to grow or not? Like, don't take people down a notch just because you can't jump up. Alrighty. Spirit thinks you can do it. That's the point. You're the only one who thinks you can't grow. And if you think you can't grow, then guess what? You can't fucking grow. That's the mindset you put yourself in. So either believe in yourself and do something in life, or accept the replacements you picked. All right, let's go into Leo. Just some state facts today. All right, that's Leo's energy. Hold on. We gotta give me a second. I gotta uncross my legs. Oh, what's in the hips? I feel it. How long have I been sitting like that? 49 minutes. Okay, yeah. It's only a second to be sitting cross-legged. All right, shaking in the Leo. So I was just thinking about the dinosaur going down the road. Like, it just. It was awesome. Let me tell you. I was so scared we're going to start sparking. Oh, you motherfucker. Come on. Is there anything got left in it? And then I lost the whole vape top. A brand new fucking vape top. I lost the whole damn thing, and I never want to cry so hard. I was like, no. All right, Leah, let's jump into it. Energy surrounding you. Woo! Queen of Wands. You just embracing your energy through and through. Really feeding our I got passion, sensual passions. Others of us, it's just victory, recognition, an apology for somebody here. Others of us, new offers and love. I got somebody who was talking shit behind your fucking back, and now they about to say they're sorry for it. Call me crazy bitch again. That's not for everybody, but that definitely happened here for a few of us. What has been said in the dark is coming to light. Nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. Nothing but the whole motherfucking truth. I already knew, little bitch. Somebody's like, I already knew. You don't even have to tell me. I already knew. But thank you anyway. Like you thought you could take my reputation in life. Mm-hmm. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands with the 9 of Cups. Okay, I've got a couple of things. All right, okay. I'm going to play it. I'm going to tell you guys where it's at with this, just because it's a good one. So now this dude, here we go. This person's coming back around for some of you with this offer and this apology about how they're changing their fucking ways here. Can we move past this toxic shit? I'm working on it. For some of you, you've got somebody who had issues and they're working on it. They were confused. And overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. And now they want to come back to you saying they're sorry, making some kind of thing happen here because, oh, I love you and I think we're supposed to be together. Sorry, I don't know if it's just because I'm coming off of Cancer's energy or whatever, but I'm just like, this person took way too fucking long. And they talked about, they were talking shit about you. And I want to work on it. What were you confused about? How you were running your mouth before you spoke to me? Fast-tracked it? Or fast? I don't think this person's going to be meeting you with a good, you know what I mean? That's how I would be coming at the situation. Let's just put it that way. I would be coming at it from a similar standpoint. I'm sorry, you said what now? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, and your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. This person probably did do the work, is what's coming through. At least they got an awareness on how they were kind of a piece of shit human being for what they, did behind your back or said behind your back. And they're aware of how to work on being a better human being. So, I mean, there's a flip side to everything. It still sucks for you that your reputation here, I feel like, took a notch. But it's all getting, like, cleared in the long run, so you're fine. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. I mean, usually we learn how to be a better person through how we, failed to be a good one. Well, not always. Sometimes we do, though. I just try and like to say things nicer sometimes. Because we can all be shit people. We all know it. And it just happens sometimes. And we learn and grow from it. And apparently this person's aware. Amethyst, revealing your true self as you allow others to know the real you. You'll feel loved for who you truly are. And angel light, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. If you were somebody who was, this may be what they were talking about. They're acting so weird now. They do this now. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Leo. I hope this helped you in some way or fashion, and I do hope to connect you again at a future reading. All right, Virgo, you coming up next, baby. All right. All right, I gotta ask y'all something because I don't eat out a lot. And what the fuck is that place? Steak and Shake. Do they really not do side-by-sides no more? I was like, how the hell do you not do side-by-sides no more? I wanted a chocolate and banana side-by-side, and they were like, we don't do side-by-sides. And I'm like, is that just around us? Are you guys shysting me? Or is this a real deal thing? What happened? What happened? Just no. That was so sad. I'm gonna sneeze there, I think. Maybe not. And I was smart enough because it's not just one reading to bring it back up. So there we go. Sorry, I had a whole bunch of them out. I don't know. It's weird, doesn't it? It's weird to drink on camera. Now I'm like, I look like a chipmunk. Why did I? Alrighty, Virgo. Let's jump into Virgo. I'm moving past the chipmunk and into Virgo. All right, Virgo. Where's up part of you right now? Ooh, what you got? Ooh, the Tower on the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, shit. Where's the I've got a couple of different energies coming through. For somebody here, you're getting clarity on why an offer is taking so fucking long to come to fruition, come here, whatever. Others of you, part of your plan needed removed or adjusted. So there's the shake-up, breakup type happening just because the way that you had planned on it, there was something you either overlooked, didn't account for. So it had to be, it has to be redone. Queen of Wands in the world. I've got counterpart commitment issues being addressed. Fear of losing you outweighs the fear of commitment and investment. They really do see a lot with you in the future. You can be grounded, but you know, you're an earth sign, but you're coming through with that fire energy for them. You sexy, mama. You're a sexy mamacita. Or you got your eye on the sexy mamacita, you know. There's the energy where I gotta go. 7 of Swords. This person may have been cheated, abandoned, or ghosted in the past, and that's why it took longer for you. This offer feels like it's taken fucking forever to get here. It did. Just even the basic investment you were looking for. King of Swords. This person may have been afraid of you leaving them, and they were waiting to make sure you weren't going anywhere first. I have that energy coming through for someone here. They facing it for you, or you're facing it for this lady. Right. 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and Queen of Cups. There's so much happiness that this person brings you, or you bring to them. Page of Cups. It may not have been the biggest offer, but it's the fear of losing you. They don't want to lose you. Or you don't want to lose them. So you're going to have to, or you just recently did pony up and make a more of a effort into their life. Because you don't want them to leave you. Someone might be feeling communication coming through. This person may have not opened up about this wound with you. So you may be getting a communication from your person that takes them to another depth, this whole relationship, and gives you a much bigger understanding and why this little investment to you is actually much bigger than you think it is. You're very close to achieving your goal with the gibbous moon, and emotions are running high. This person loves you. It just may not be fully expressed, tapped into. The thought of losing you, though, is just something they can't take. Hold your vision, fixed moon. They want the same things that you want. It just, you guys might have a different plan set, which is why it's going to get crumbled and shaken up a little bit. This communication is really going to help get things lined up for both of you. You'll both have a clearer understanding. Chaser. This person is willing to chase you or has chased you. Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and assess your underlying reasons for being busy. This person's schedule might cause triggers for you that you have to face too. All right. I hope that this helped you, Virgo, in some way or fashion. And I do hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. And I love you. All right. Moving over to Libra. The little Libra loves. Whoop. I wanted to rub it like that. Did y'all have happy 4th? We were talking about the 4th. I had to go see these badass fireworks last night. It was at a private house, but dang, it was nonstop. They were amazing. I was like, dang. They said that they spent like $15,000 on fireworks. It was intense. You're right for that amount. Something about bounced out their fucking seat when I said that price. All right, jumping into Libra here. What is Libra's current energy? That's a disagreement. Somebody's fighting with someone straight. This person might be causing you to woosah a lot. I feel a lot of woosah. A lot of woosah. Justice and the Ace of Swords. Something ain't right. Something ain't balanced. You've been doing the Libra thing. I'm going to try and keep the peace. I'm going to try and keep the peace. I know I'm emotionally struggling and that I'm probably like manifesting it in some way on the exterior, but I just don't want to make that big of a wave. And something happens. The burden's too much. The straw that breaks the camel's back. And here we go. And here we go. Communication. Yes. Well, hey, I mean, communication is key, and it's going to bring the justice that you need. Don't wait for that trigger moment. Spirit's asking you to be a little bit proactive here. If you can, start writing out clearly what your thoughts, points, everything, your perception, why you're feeling this way or why it needs addressed. It's going to be much more proactive in the conversation. Oh, hello. Trevor joined. The full 4 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. It's finances for someone here that's coming through. That's the main focus. It may not be everybody. This person may keep you stuck in a different way, but finances are coming through primarily. They either didn't pay their share of something and it has burdened you. This isn't just once. They're not meeting their financial obligations. You feel taken a fool here. You trusted this person. They aren't paying the loan that they cost or that they have, and you feel taken a fool. I was stupid to trust you. Now I'm hurting. I'm worried. You betrayed me. There's lots of levels to it. Yeah, you might be almost to the brink of poverty because they ain't fucking paying their shit. I don't know how many nice ways you tried fucking saying it, but you're gonna have to find a different way. You've got to address this. If you're trying to buy your time, you have to formally address this shit. Take a pause, write things clearly. This is hindering you. And once you do, you're going to be fine. But until you do, it's not good. This person is going to keep this pattern going. They don't give a fuck. They don't care that it hurts you. That's the point. They don't give a fuck. You need to give a fuck about yourself. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this person does not care that this is hurting you financially, that this is now affecting the relationship in itself. They don't care that you feel like a fool. They don't care. If you have addressed this, then they don't care. If you haven't addressed this, then you need to. Because they aren't seeing it fully for how it's affecting you. They understand some of it, but not fully. And so you can't sit here and feel like the fool if you ain't addressing it. They aren't taking you for a fool. You're being a fool yourself by not saying some shit. Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node, and confidence is your key to success. New Moon in Leo. Speak up for yourself. Break the pattern of not addressing your needs fully at the risk of not having peace with others. Break your programming. Have the courage. They're not going to bite your head off. And even if they do, Wusa, that's the response they're allowed to have. Talk to me when you're calmed down and you can act like a grown folk. But the conversation has to happen. You're very close to achieving your goal. Clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. Write through your emotions if you can at first, too. They're all valid. We feel what we feel. But you can clear through it some. It's going to give you another perception on it. For some of you, it's simply what I said, where it was like, if you haven't clearly addressed this, then you can only let yourself feel the fool so much. Alrighty. I hope this helped you, Libra, in some way or fashion. And I do hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. We're going to jump over to Scorpio. Scorpio. I don't know if you guys can hear the radio or not. I have to keep it a lot lower than I used to. It makes me sad. But they yell at me and bleep me out. I'm going to do the chipmunk thing again with my talk in a second. I think we got some Libra, we're Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what we got for you? What is the energy surrounding Scorpio? Oh, shit. I've got conflict here. But it's more self-conflict. Well, no, for some of you, you got a group of people where you're trying to make plans for the future, but you can't please everybody involved. Everybody's got a different opinion and view about how this either needs done, how it's going to get accomplished. For some of it, it's where you should go, where the festivities that should take place. I have someone else here in internal conflict because there's somewhere you want to go, whether this is physically or long-term, like planning out what you want. Work. I would rather do this shit by myself than have to work with everybody else on it. It's a headache. Ain't everybody on the same damn page? The Empress here. Some of you guys here, you have to bite your tongue. And it just makes you want to work alone even more. You aren't allowed to be authoritative at work. You have a manager above you or there's somebody ahead of you and you don't get to... This sucks. I'm sorry. That's just a shitty situation. I have somebody here who is in conflict about heading towards a female. You think about them all the time at work. Nine of Wands, but you're nervous. Oh, there's a view. This is the situation where you're on guard, but it gives you a headache. Oh, hi, there's a few more. Oh, no. We're on Scorpio now, but hi, welcome, guys. This thing gives you a fucking headache. This work situation. And you're on I don't feel like you can trust the people that you're around. If this isn't work, it's that group setting. I got somebody else who's like, I'm just done. I will do whatever the fuck you guys say. Just make your minds up. The fun is out of this situation. I don't enjoy it. I don't even want to anymore. You have been entertaining the thoughts of seeking employment somewhere else. It's a good time to do so. You've established yourself at your current job. Your resume is going to look fucking bomb. And there's some companies or whatever in your field where it's like, this would nourish the hell out of you. You would really, if you went to the green, I know if you're on the fence about it, seriously, this is going to let you really grow and shine. And you can get away from this dramatic bullshit. Oh, it's petty. It's coming to a head, though, the situation. And Chariot, it may be what finally directs you to fucking go. There's this petty gossip shit that keeps happening at work and causing this chaotic toxic work environment. And it's getting brought to a head here. And it may be what go. Even if you've been there a while, it's like, I'm done. You're going to have so much more emotional balance and calm if you decide to go somewhere else. Your paycheck's fatter, there's less bullshit, and you don't have to worry about all the fucking gossip. Because right now I feel like there's a wand. There's one wand from one person that you're unaware of, that you don't expect, and they've been running to boss man or boss girl with some bullshit. And that's going to be the last, that's it, and you're done. You don't get paid enough for that bullshit. How about somebody, like, if they threaten to put you on suspension, like, you need to fucking, it's bullshit. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Be bold and make the first move. Walk away from this shit. Not walk, run away from this shit. If you are willing to have a new beginning somewhere else, take the initiative, take the action. It's going to be worth it in the long run. If this is a female that you're after, go reach out. And what's the worst thing that person says? No? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Whether you want to address what's going on in this situation or not, it's going to have to be addressed. It can't not anymore. If you can, Spiritly, if you can, I know you've got your nose to the ground, but if you can keep like a little notebook or something with you and track of shit that's going on. Ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. Can your talents or experience on the job or whatever reap you more benefits somewhere else right now? And do you have the courage to pursue it? Others of you have an energy around you that can really balance your life out. All right, there. I hope this helped you, Scorpio, in some way or fashion. And I do hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. All righty, Sagittarius. Get you her. Get you going next. I don't know why I said that. I'm so excited the fair's coming the end of this month. But seeing how I don't have the, I'm hoping I can get my moped by then. I was trying to look into what I can. I want to get a mini cow. I want to get a mini cow to ride. But also DoorDash on the side, so I can't like DoorDash on a cow. But I would ride a cow to the store. No problems. No qualms asked. No problem with that. Right? And if it's a mini one, then I can get that little vest. It's my companion pet thing, and then I can go in the store with me. Like, deny me and my mini cow. I don't have to worry about parking it. All right, Sagittarius, let's jump into your reading here. What is the energy surrounding you? Oops. We ain't going with that. We got the Ace of Cups that flew out, though. Ooh, King of Wands, King of Cups. Choices. Okay, so we got choices for somebody here. Others of us, we've got the balancing of our energies, knowing emotionally what's fulfilling us, and putting passions into it. This others of us, you met somebody, and dang diggity dang. Not only is it somebody who there's that love basis, but you've got them, you've got them passionate energies. Possibly, I want to say, not necessarily controlling, sometimes maybe, but it was a possessiveness, fear of losing them that makes you act out. You won't have to address that issue. Temperance. Well, you're aware that there's a growth that I think happened. I think you realized that you had that little response, and where it stemmed from. You can heal it. They're gonna forgive you, but just now it's the next level awareness of how can we control that a little bit better. I want to get to this end of this Five of Swords because I've got somebody who's trying to make a choice in their love life, but you're gonna be. I got you listening to other people instead of your highest self. The Magician. You need to be listening. Your higher conscious has been trying to communicate with you, whether you're listening to it, or not, and guide you here. But it's like you keep second guessing it. And you're in the direction that's coming here, and it's going to cause problems for you. There is an absolute a new beginning, a next level that can take place if you are this one where this I think honestly, there's a side you didn't fucking knew you had. I've never been this possessive or controlling or whatever of a person in my entire life. I've never felt this way. I didn't even know I could be that way. The full justice. Go where you gotta go, yo. Person obviously meant a hell of a lot to you. You did some shadow and growth work. Or means a lot to you. And kudos on you for being aware of your behaviors and how they need addressed. If nobody told you they're proud of you, I am. Your dreams need a practical plan. I think that if you go to talk to this person, that's what they're, I'm glad you're aware, but how are we going to stop this from happening again? Don't let your past hold you back. Whoop. And nothing will come of this situation. You have all the ingredients for literally moving right past this like it was nothing, like there's a little bump in the road. You had a little temper tantrum-ish moment. It was not necessarily that. Sorry for downplaying it, but you know what I mean? I have this energy where this person is just as interested in healing the situation as you are. As long as you're prepared to not treat, say, or do that thing to them again. Or at least try not to. I have a verbal lash out of some sort where it was like to take them down a peg, but it was just because you were so in a situation. Emerald, ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. Healing of the heart chakra. Healing and communication. All right. I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion, Sagittarius. And I do hope that I get to connect with you again at a future reading. Loves you. Everybody makes mistakes, so you really have done the work on the shadow, though. I'm proud of you. And, we're going to be going into Capricorn. Whoa, snaps. Capricorn. Hold on again. All right, Capricorns. This is coming on with the energy surrounding you. Capricorn. King of Pentacles. There you are. Embracing your energy. Page of Pentacles. That's how you looking at it. That's how. Some of us are receiving. Others of us are giving here. There's this offer that causes you to reflect on whether you should do it or not. Because long term, it's like, is this what's best for me? Is this going to return the investment? Or is this going to grow? Somebody's afraid that you're going to be putting way more into this than somebody else is. Somebody's going to prove to you in a way that it's not. If this is a relationship, then that's what's going to take place, is where you're going within to see if you should invest, give more into this or not. If this person's going to give back what you're given and they do something where you gain the perspective that this isn't just a wasted time for you. Others, there's an actual communication that comes through. Somebody offers you a job somewhere, and that, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, and you're like, I don't know if I should take it. I like where I'm at. I like what I've established for myself, where I'm at. I really, my coin's fine. I don't really need to go anywhere. But you're playing with the idea, like, you're playing around with it. I don't know if you're going to be taking it or not. This is a private one-to-one. So it's a little bit different for everybody, but if somebody is able to break through the confusion in a situation here, break through the fantasy of it and get clear direction. For some of you, this new place actually will balance out a certain area of your life. Somebody, the retirement other place is way better than yours. I mean, what the company puts back into, like, to match your retirement fund, way more than what your company does. So just looking into the other benefits of a place. Yeah. It's the Two of Wands with the Devil, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Fool. There's this devil here. And it has to do with his job. I feel like you were just bitching about this job to somebody, and then somebody makes an offer, scared to do anything about it. Like, well, this place over here is hiring, and you should go there. And you're looking at this from the wrong perspective. You prayed for a way out. God gave you a way out, and now you're like, well, I mean, why am I going to leave? Well, I don't know. Why'd you pray for a way out if you love the job so fucking much? All right, it's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio, and then emotions are running high with the super moon. You're going to have to stop holding yourself back here. I have someone who's too scared to go. Is it worth fucking staying, though? Your job might not be as stable as you think it is anyways. This thing's fucking upside down. Are you sure your company is not looking at selling soon? Do you work for somebody who might be getting close to retiring? How stable is your current fucking place? You guys got Emerald too, with ceremonies and celebration, a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. Sometimes a life path picking someplace, going someplace new. Fluorite, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. Really, just please pray to whoever you pray to, meditate for 5 seconds, really get at peace. Maybe make an actual 3D list of the pros and cons of staying in this situation. If this is a relationship, it may not be as stable as you think it is. I know that there's this energy around of somebody who wants to pour into you. But there's something that's off, and it's not toxic. It's not bad. You guys just may have different understandings of terms of how this relationship relates, or expectations of where it's going long term. Sorry, I know, I got to get past it. There's just all these different things coming through, but there's this conversation that's got to be taking place. I feel like once you do, everything will be right on course, and you can move right past it. So really just making sure that there's an understanding between the two of you of what this relationship means, what it means to invest into this relationship. Maybe that's the difference that I'm pulling through. All right, I hope that this helped you, Capricorn. And I do hope that we get to connect at a future reading. I love you guys so much. It's feeling like terms and understandings that are just not. It might have even caused an argument between the two of you, and it's just because you guys thought you were on the same page, but the understanding wasn't there like you thought. It doesn't mean they aren't willing, to invest in that way. All right, we're going to be jumping over to Aquarius. Aquarius. I am not a professional singer. I will never try to be. That's not even how I actually sing, but I ain't never going to sing in front of people either. We went out, I'm friend karaoke's. They were asking me, they're like, you want to get up there? I'm like, mm-mm. No, I'm not. I'm going to happily just stay on the side and cheer on everybody else doing that shit. No, I'm not. You gonna let me sing in the bathroom where nobody can see me? Then I might. All right. What do we got for Aquarius? Energy surrounding Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius watching. Got a heavy vibe for a second. Knight of Wands. Whoop. We're gonna be taking we on the go. I got somebody on the go, things to do, people to see. It should maybe a specific person to see. Kind of a female who might be seeing somebody younger, and if they're not, they're fire. Yeah, that's coming on. The Queen of Swords. There's the communication that really takes a relationship to the next level. I'm sorry, are those lights bothering you guys? I don't know why it started doing that, but it did it. Healing here for some other people, it's just the connection is intense between the two of you. The energies between you two are just connected, hot, on point, but there's this ability to just grow. This person's in your corner. This person feels like a dream come true. And if that's how they feel about you. Got 4 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. There's a hesitation, though, to give into this more. For someone's at scheduled commitment, I'm going. But it's worth it. Listen. Okay. 4 of Cups. I got a warning for somebody here. From Spirit. If you're seeing 2 ladies, you better be up front, because there's a chance that you're all going to be in the same place at the same fucking time. And things aren't going to go the way you think. They aren't going to go the way you want. Let's just put it that way. And you're going to end up missing out. Others of you have a hesitation in investing in this current person because of something that happened in the past. But there's healing that can take place in yourself. There's something. Yeah. It ends up being just what you need to see this person as even more than they were before. This is good. It's just good for you. You have a growth emotionally within yourself, too. And then that gets to play out in your real world with this really healthy relationship that's just going to keep giving back to you. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Maybe you're dealing with someone with that placement. Sorry, I felt a heavy connection for a second. Your hard work is paying off. Those of us that have done the shadow reflection work here, there's a self-worth issue, especially for someone who sees this person as a peg above them, maybe maturity level-wise. Nothing is yet set in stone with mutable moon. Your commitment is being tested. For some of us, we're almost through this process of finishing up some shadow work. And you are about to be rewarded with a counterpart. Who's at the very least, as grown or dedicated to growth as you are. This person ain't on a low-level bullshit. They don't want you. It's a breath of fresh air if they ain't in your energy already. Titanium rainbow quartz, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. Learning yourself and the growth here, but this person, this empress, and if you're, female is an emperor, they're able to explore the depth. Like, you can talk for hours and hours about any and everything. Nothing's taboo. I hope this helped you, Aquarius, in some way or fashion. I mean, this looks good for you. This feels good for you, and I'm excited for you. Good things, my loves. I do hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. Alrighty, going to Pisces. Let's get Pisces going. I'm going to try and figure out how to do the mini reads at the end. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, but I was also trying to figure out the timing wise, because last time I tried to do the one live and it took forever. Ended up having to cut it into a couple of days because they ended up being in depths instead of minis. So I'm just a little bit off, but that's fine. Ooh. Or just my elbow. That's totally fine. Oh, give me a second. False alarm. That's still weird. I don't know if it ever is not weird. You know what I mean? All right, Pisces. What do we got going on for Pisces right now? Actually, I want to pause again a line. Let's see if we can just false alarm and restart how many times. Alrighty. What's going on for Pisces? All right. So a couple of different energies coming through here. I've got somebody who's doing reflection work. And I'm going to have to find. Spirit wants me to flip it back the way it was when in reverse. Somebody's looking at this relationship, this person, and it's just like This needs to stop. I'm tired of trying to fix this. This isn't helping me anymore. What that was. I feel like I just got bit. Sorry, I was in the middle like, I feel like something bit me. I'll put it in. It scares me. But anyways, there's this, and it's love, and it feels grand at times, but there's just one, this person never fully opens up, or you feel like you can't. For some reason, you always feel like you have to have your guard up, and it's because of the behaviors that took place. I don't get necessarily player vibes from this person. I get more promises of forever and just not necessarily being able to fulfill them. Your emotional needs just don't seem to be getting. And it's at the point where we're calling it quits. This person might hold you back, stunt you from being able to grow more, explore more. You can't pour into the situation because this person's not healed enough. You can only love a person as much as they love themselves. And if this person is that broken, they can't even accept it. That's where this person is coming through energetically. They feel like they are literally incapable of receiving the love that you were trying to give. And it's a battle for you. It's like telling them that they're awesome and them being, it's an automatic deflect and put down on themselves. This person's too big of a fixer-upper. And that's the clarity that's coming to you. And it's they're walled off. You have to argue to try and get them to even love themselves. This feels karmic at this point. It keeps you stuck on cycles. We never grow. It never goes anywhere because even if within a week or two, we're right back at this phase. I want off this. I don't even feel like I can grow in love at this point. I'm so tired of trying to force you to let me love you. You're walking away. And it's for the best. You are, because it's out of that into wish fulfillment. It's going to hurt, but like for a second. I know that sounds bad, but honestly, it feels like you're ripping the fucking Band-Aid off. You know what I mean? And it's like, we're just going to let the air clear it out. It's going to scab and move on. This shit'll buff out. Rub some dirt in it. And it looks so good on you. It really does. You grow immediately. There's a level up and just you're able to put your energy into yourself and do so much more in your life with it. It's just not enough. This person is not grown enough. I don't know if some of them do. They make promises and it's just, they can't deliver. They may want to, but they can't. Nothing is yet set in stone with mutable moon. I just feel like this is just emotional turmoil. Nothing can ever be set because this person won't grow for it to get structured. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, and believe in the impossible with blue moon. What do you need to release, waning moon? So this is the fear of just being alone. I have someone, ooh, that's the fear. And there's nothing wrong with being alone. Others, I have a fear that I'm giving up too soon. And it's like, how many times are you going to go through the same shit with no change before it's like, enough's enough? They're so much better just waiting for you once you can get through and release this toxic shit. Or person, sorry. I guess we're talking about person. I shouldn't refer to them as that, but my bad. Dolomite, stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. I got paradox again. With life lessons, you can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Calcite, busy times and charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for it being busy. Are you avoiding this person at this place at this point? I have someone who the counterpart is so emotionally draining. You literally are keep coming up with fucking things to do. You may be burning up, but you're like, I gotta help so and so today with that. I got extra work today. I picked up another shift, and it's literally just because you don't want to be around them, but you can't come up with excuses or reasons not to otherwise. You are prolonging the inevitable. When avoidance is your answer, that's kind of a sign. I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion, Pisces. And I do hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. All right, guys, that sums up the Sunday Shuffle for this week. Like I said, next week, I think I'm going to try and leave, if I'm up for it, mini read spots open afterwards. So we're about two hours in now. So if I did mini readings, I'd probably only have like 4 spots open if we did them afterwards. So I'll let you know next week at the beginning of the reading if that's what we're going to do or not. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you guys have a great week and enjoy all the sunshine and good times that you can. I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. And I'm going to figure out how to end the stream very nicely. I think I hit it this way. Is it going to work? We'll find out, right, guys? All right. I love you so much. Bye.